done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground.
Who the fuck is this guy?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
Come back. Come back, I want to talk to you. Is this Trudy? Trudy!
Hello.
Trudy!
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your argument. What was that all about? I mean, if we want to stick to the, the role play, should we stick to the role play for as long as we can?
I mean, I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Never mind, I want to talk about something else.
All right.
What happens if I was...
What happens if I were to help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So, if I help Ringo and Good Springs like me more, what if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Who was the man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder
Thanks.
gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Thanks.
Dog?
Huh?
Dog?
Dog. Thanks.
Did you hear the name of the dog in the game?
I keep hearing you shouting Cheyenne, so I'm assuming that it's Cheyenne.
Oh, yes.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders
Yes,
who
a woman.
expected a few rounds on the house.
I'm
I was
speaking
able to
in
get them
my
to pay up,
character's
though.
voice.
Of course, one of the great cons did knock
he's
my
from-
radio to the
he's from
floor
the
by
South,
accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going? I can't keep up the voice. It's making my throat hurt. My throat. Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where are they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
I'm not a cheerful cowboy. How long has he been Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Never mind, let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
This is good. I can't. I just my fault. I can't do my fault. Maybe we'll keep up. Maybe we just need to practice. Get them tea emotes out. Chat. Does Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
What do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam? Why do you think that?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
I want to ride one of these.
Howdy. Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route? I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available. What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Let's talk about the areas around Good Springs.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
NCR.
The new California
I
Republic.
don't know why I asked the question. I
Bunch
know
of
the
settlers
answer.
and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go.
Danielle, you still
Not
here?
that I got a choice.
What kind of creatures are out there?
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
That's all I wanted to know. Let's talk about something else.
If you want to know anything else, just ask.
I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse.
I've been there.
Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
A magazine on locksmiths?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
Ooh-wee. And the bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
All right, I'll go take a look at that safe when I have a chance.
Always happy to help someone
I'm
down
going
on their
there
luck.
now. Goodbye.
Until next time.
You don't want to come with me? Okay. Right, where's that schoolhouse? Right. Let's read our magazine. Gecko egg. Ugh. Aid. Locksmith's reader. Right. That mean we can now do this? Oh yeah, we can. Oh yeah, baby. Stealth Boys Super Stim Pack. I'll take all that shit. And we can hack this. Error. Okay, maybe we can't. I'm sure it said that Ringo is held up in his gas station. Who the fuck is this guy?
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
You know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you going to do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Why are the powder gangers out to get you?
My caravan was on the return trip from California, and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
Can you tell me anything about Good Springs?
I've never stopped here until recently. You're better off asking one of the locals.
Ah, fuck it. What do you do around here?
Oh, sorry. I thought everybody knew already. I'm a trader with the Crimson Caravan Company.
Oh, I know those guys.
Staying in town for a bit. Did you want something else? I'm still laying low.
You need a hired gun, I'm available.
All
Fuck
I've
it,
got
dude.
left on me are a handful of caps. But you get me out of this, and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
It'll have to do. What now?
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
You don't think I can handle myself in a fight?
I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours?
If you insist.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Okay.
So what's going on? Did Sunny agree to help us?
Jesus Christ! I haven't talked to her yet.
Oh. Well, I don't want to make a move until she's with us.
Christ.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm gonna help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
You son of a bitch, I'm in. That was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any idea on how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give up his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Goodbye.
I'll be waiting.
Right, let's see if we can get any of these to fucking help. Let's go general store first, it's next door.
You looking to buy some supplies?
No. I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
The town's at stake. It's got to be worth more than a few supplies.
Look, you're bringing this on yourselves. There's no way I'm getting involved. But hey, I'm sure you can buy what you need.
Fuck you,
Take
then.
it easy now.
Fuck you, gay. Let's go see Doc. This isn't going to work either, but fuck it, dude.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
The town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Thanks. They'll be using explosives. Do you have something for more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Thanks. Goodbye.
You take care now.
Who else do we need to speak to? Easy Pete. Chet is not having any of it, and Trudy.
Hello.
Wake up, I want to talk to you.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang?
Mm-hmm.
It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Mm-hmm. Really outnumbered about the powder gang. Do you think you could help?
All the more reason for me to sit this one out. I'll be rooting for you, though.
Jeez. Probably take the powder gang by surprise if I had help, probably.
No, thank you. Good luck with your, ambush.
Okay, goodbye.
Be careful out there.
We did level up, though. Let's bung some more into here, because this seems like it might be helpful right now. And we'll go Swift Learner, because it's always a good one to go for.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I'm in your house. You should help me take down the powder gang. Bullets, explosions, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating.
Okay.
While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
Right, let's try him again. Was there someone asleep in the bed that I didn't pay any attention to? Yes, there was.
Howdy.
Howdy, feller. I hear you've got dynamite. It would help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
How hard can it be? Just light them and throw them.
Too dangerous. Sorry. Blow yourself up. Blow your neighbor up. Blow the whole town up.
What do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Yep. Right, I don't think we're going to be able to talk the others around. We'll try the general store again in case speaking to Thingy has helped, but... And our speech is now higher, so it's worth a try. Wake up.
You looking to buy some supplies?
I need some supplies to fight the powder gangers.
This again? Like I said, I'm against taking on the powder gangers. My supplies aren't cheap, you know.
Ugh. Never mind.
Right. Just keep me out of it. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Goodbye.
Take it easy now.
Let's go. Where is he? Where's Buddy? Fucking wake up. Everyone's asleep.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Yes. Sonny's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
They're gonna be pretty dead in a minute.
I'll
Let's
be
go.
set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Let's fuck them up.
Hey there.
I need some cover. This is hurting a lot. Suck it! I'm gonna fucking murder this fool. Ow! Fuck you, gang! Fuck. Out of ammunition. Let's change to a different gun. Sturdy caravan shotgun.
Come on.
Vilified. You've now established a reputation with a group of people in the wasteland. Whether that reputation is good or bad, you're finally somebody, and people associated with that group will start to react to what you've done. There are many different factions in the wasteland, and you can develop a distinct reputation with each one. As you perform actions that benefit a group, you will gain fame. If you perform actions that harm a group, you will gain infamy. Your reputation with any given group is a measure of the combined total of fame and infamy that you have earned. The benefits and drawbacks of any given reputation depend on the group itself. You may receive discounts with merchants, provoke attacks from hired thugs, or simply be treated differently. Though you will be initially start out with neutral reputation with any given faction, your fame and infamy will eventually push your reputation in different directions. You can see all of the current reputations under the general section of your Pip-Boy. Good reputation, smiling troublemaker, good-natured rascal, accepted, liked, idolised. Okay. For your overwhelmingly monstrous behaviour, you've become vilified by the community. Fuck you, game. Enough news of your good works has been passed around the people that like you. What did Buddy have on him? I'll take all of this, thanks. Did he have armor that was better than ours?
I owe you a huge favor for this.
Thanks.
Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Didn't I hear you say something earlier about not being able to pay me now? Seems a little light for the work I did.
It's all I've got with me. But if you look me up at the Crimson Caravan's main camp in New Vegas, I'll pay you in full.
Okay. Thanks everyone that stopped by. It's been a banger of a stream. Appreciate every single one of you coming to watch me be rubbish at games. Don't forget, chat, it's never goodbye. It's just till next time. Peace out, guys. See you later. Love you lots.